So what we're doing right now, so we're in a flowage system, we're in a turtle Flambue Flowage. And fall time of year, these fish really like to stack along the river channels, you know, throughout the whole flowage. So we're actually in a pretty small little river, a river flowing into it. Along the edge of the channel fishing structure, we're doing slip bobbers, dead sticking, jigging. Forgot the weedless jigs, which are really woodless jigs this time of year, in the truck. So we've lost a couple jig heads so far, and we're finding it really hard to keep our baits where we want it. So we might go and slide out to some other wood that might not be quite as, doesn't have quite as many fingers coming off, basically is what I'm trying to say. So hopefully we can maybe fish that a little easier. First walleye of the night. On a slip bobber. Honestly, it's not a fat walleye, but it's honestly fatter than what they usually are in here. This is a nice fish we have on right here. This is going to be a really nice walleye, I'm assuming. We got it on the jig and minnow. We don't have a net. There's definitely some weight to it. It's staying down. It's a really nice fish. Wish I had a net here. It's just, you know, it's not taking big runs. Ooh, yeah, it's a nice walleye. Not taking big runs like a smallmouth. That's the thing about this time of year is fall. Good time to get big walleyes. Oh, that's a nice fish. You know, it's not a huge fish on some of the Great Lakes bodies of water, but in a body of water like this, you know, that 16, 17-inch fish is a really, really nice fish. So we got on a jig and minnow, got him right hooked good right in the top of the mouth. That's about as fat as you're ever going to see a walleye in this body of water. Most of the year, their heads are bigger than their bodies, but you know, in October it's about as fat as they ever get because they're really putting on that fall feed bag. They've been feeding all summer, so that is pretty awesome. Almost makes my trip here. Try and get my jig head out of them so I can get them back. They have to open up for me though. Alright, you can stop, take a picture. Alright, like I said, we're just on some wood right off the river channel to get that guy back. That's awesome. Hopefully we can get a couple more. There's another one here. Maybe, I'm assuming a walleye, yeah, looking like it. Not quite as big. Nope. It's the little guy. But it's the right species and it's still, you know, almost just as fun to catch. So maybe a little 12-incher. Gonna pop him back and catch another one. This jig head is so bent, it's acting like a circle hook. So they're definitely not getting away. Oh my god. Look at how bent that jig head is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a pliers for him. Alright, you can stop. Oh, we got on the crib here, about 12 feet of water, and we got a little smallmouth on our hands, jig and a minnow. I gotta credit this to Heim, my friend Jacob here, because he got his jig head snagged, which showed me where the crib was, and I went and caught it. Nice little smallmouth. That's our perch, walleye, crappie, smallmouth. Fourth species of the day. With the mailer duck. There's a little smallmouth, fun little fight. Ooh, there's a nice one. Ooh, that one's a little nicer. Yeah, a little bit. Heck yeah, this fall fishing's pretty fun. Get a picture of him. Oh, barely on there. Get him back. There he goes. Alright, well that's going to be it for this video. I'd like a little more walleyes. I would have liked a few more walleyes, but we ended up catching 2 nice smallmouth, 3 walleyes, 1 really nice walleye. It was, all in all, it was a good day. Just this evening out here jigging some minnows. All we were doing is finding pieces of wood with the live scope. But you do not need a live scope. You're going to have just down sonar and find those pieces of wood just fine, which we've done in the past. On the edge of the river channel in the flowage, jigging minnows. Lost a lot of jig heads, but when you could keep your minnow in the strike zone, they pretty much hit right away every time. So, like you say, electronics are key. You don't need a live scope, just straight down imaging is fine, or sonar is fine. But the live scope helps because you can kind of, you're not looking right underneath you. You can kind of, scan a whole bigger area. So that's gonna be it for this video. Fall fishing up here is great in all the lakes in Wisconsin, really. But it's always the hard decision: do you hunt or do you fish in the fall? So I'm glad we got out there fishing a little bit. Next weekend the rut's going to be starting. It's going to be it's October 14th today. Next weekend the 20th. It's going to be a little pre-rut starting, and then after that it's going to be pretty much a full swing. So might be the last time we're fishing for a while, but it was a good day and a good day to end.